Hello everybody, welcome to Gmania Studios YouTube channel, and my name is Benga, and today we are going to be drawing the Colossal Titan from the anime series Attack on Titan. If you haven't watched Attack on Titan, I highly recommend you do. It's a very interesting series. At first I didn't even know what Attack on Titan was, but I just managed to watch it, the first episode, by chance, and I just got glued to the screen. And today I'm just going to be doing a drawing of the Colossal Titan. Okay, right now I'm actually doing the sketch for the Colossal Titan, and I already went ahead, to just draw a brief sketch of what I wanted the finished piece to be like, and before I then went in and made final sketch. Then the sketch what basically guided me throughout the whole process, and also I had a lot of reference. To guide me on the character design and how the Colossal Titan looks like, because it's a fairly complex character with a lot of details on the face, most especially, and the muscle anatomy and all that. So I had to use some references for that. And right now I'm drawing eren yeager. It's right there standing in front of the Colossal Titan, and this particular, I'm just blocking out the basic shape I wanted him to be like, because I wasn't really sure of what posture I wanted him to take, the pose I was going for. So I just blocked out a few poses, and at the end of the day I went ahead with this, which I was pretty happy with. And after blocking it out, I just went in and made final sketches. As you can see, I'm adjusting the legs a little bit here and there just to make it match. And also I was using reference here too for the uniform, what I believe they are called cadets. I'm not sure what uniform this is. So yeah, I'm drawing in the details on some of the gears they use in fighting the Colossal Titans, which are called I believe they're called mobility gear. The mobility gear, and basically what that does is it allows them to like zip line across buildings and trees and basically anything you could shoot a grappling hook at. And it really makes the whole scene and the fighting techniques they use in the series very interesting. And yeah, I kind of didn't like the way the arm of the Colossal Titan was at this point, so I kind of drew all different positions for it here and there, and changed it. I really, that hand really took me quite a while to just get right, because I didn't just feel it was in the right position I wanted it to be. But in the end, I later went with the hand raised up, like as if it's about to slam, it's about to attack Eren Yeager, and I was kind of happy with the result of that. Why I decided to draw this particular scene was because um this particular scene was this was a scene that really took me by surprise, because the during this point, or just before this point, the atmosphere, the mood was really happy, and everybody was laughing and joyous. I think someone just stole some food from the officers or something like that. So it was very very fun, and the writers of the show made you feel so happy and relaxed, and all of a sudden, boom, Colossal Titan appears from nowhere in a puff of steam, and that for me was just really interesting, and that's why I decided to depict my own version of that particular scene. The Colossal Titan is just basically like a giant 50-foot man with no skin. That's just basically what the Colossal Titan is. So right now I'm just drawing the details in the face, and as you can see, it's just basically muscles on his face, and it's actually quite detailed. So I also spent quite a little time trying to put in as much detail as would be aesthetically pleasing, and sell the character, because the face is one of the major things that would sell the identity that is the Colossal Titan. And yeah, the muscles I think I enjoyed drawing, because of I like the whole smooth line muscle kind of thing going that the Colossal Titan has going for him. And yeah, it was quite fun, although the cleanup stage actually takes a lot more time than the rough sketches, the initial two stages that we did before. But it's actually quite fun when you get into it. After I finished the Colossal Titan, I moved on to Eren Yeager. Then Eren Yeager, the character was I kind of used a lot of reference in this regards, because he has a lot of gears. His gears are kind of complex and kind of difficult to remember, so I kind of used a lot of reference getting out the gears and uniform design. So then I moved on to the coloring in the basic colors of the Titan, which is red, because muscle is just basically muscle colors that the Colossal Titan is made of, with a little bit of white or cream of white-ish color to depict some of like the skull and some places where you could see some tendons. And then after doing that, I moved on to drawing, coloring in Eren Yeager, then added a little bit of shading and lighting here and there. The lighting is just so we could know the direction of where the light is coming from, and if done right, it gives a kind of solidity to the character you are drawing, because it kind of looks a little bit more real and more believable, especially when you start putting in your highlights. And this is just the lighting, the light stage. Then after the light stage, I believe that's when I put in the highlights. I also went in to do Eren's light color, just to depict the direction the light is coming from, which was from the right. And yeah, and basically if you see that yellow arrow up by the right, that's basically where the light was coming from, and that was where I was taking my cue from. And then putting my highlights, I kind of just followed that direction and putting some of the highlights on the muscles and the muscles here and there. And the highlights are just basically like the brightest points where you really want to, where the light is really bouncing off. And I think after putting the highlight, it really brings out the drawing a lot more. You tend to believe you tend to believe the character is it's real after the highlights. There's just something about the highlights that just makes it pop out. Okay, so after the highlights, I then moved on to Eren Yeager's highlights and kind of just put that in because Eren Yeager is so small in this particular piece. You know, it's not much you can really, there was not really much you could do about as far as the highlight goes. But then I moved on to the steam. Anywhere you see the colossal titan or any titan, I think any titan, there's always steam, because they transform in a puff of steam. And I really wanted to depict that the colossal titan had just appeared, and the colossal titan is just made us, it's like a steam bomb basically, because he's always emitting steam wherever he walks. Wherever I go, steam is always coming out from him. So I kind of wanted to depict that, so that's why I put steam coming out from its body, the edge of its muscles, just to show that the steam is actually what is driving. It's coming out from within, in the middle of its muscles here and there. Well, I didn't want to overdo it, so I kind of just did it there a little. Then the steam from behind, from where it's puffing out from, I wanted it to like it's poof, and then it's coming out of the steam, and I think I was able to give that impression. The Titan stem usually comes out of the Colossal Titan at a very high pressure, and he uses it as a sort of protective covering from attack. So right now I'm just putting in some I reduced the opacity a little bit of the steam I drew, just so you could see through it, so you get the idea that you're seeing through the steam. It's not completely white, so that's what I did there. So if I started putting the backgrounds, I just put a bit of mountains at the back, just so you could get the general idea. After that, I kind of didn't like the color of that mountain, so I just had to change it up a little bit. I also use the Gaussian blur to blur the mountains in the background to give it a little bit more depth. Alright guys, we've come to the end of the video for today. Hope you're able to learn something new. If you found this video interesting, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any comments or suggestions on videos you want me to make, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Till next time, thank you for watching.